J. Renukamata, continuation of the math that has written in 680 CE. And the Brahmagupta is the first person that he was standing very close enough to the edge of falling of it, and you cannot make his mistake until you build the thing that makes the mistake possible, that makes a mistake possible. And he built it. And so how does it has come out of the India, and follow the main script, because this is where how the names coming out of it out coming out and coming out. And the Brahmasputa Siddhartha uh, travels west in the year 770. It reaches to the Caliph in Baghdad, and it carried by an accountant of Indian scholar in a diplomatic mission, and it is translated into the Arabic. And in this translation, a Persian mathematicians reads it and understand the place value system and the zero. And zero in the year 820, he started writing the book in his words by using the Indian numerals, and his name is that is Hindu numerals, and his name is Al Khwarizmi. We get two words from his name, that is algorithm from his name, and the algebra from his title book. Um, the name Al-Khwarizmi. We get two words, that is an algebra and the algorithm. Algorithm is a name of him. Algorithm is come from the name of him, and the algebra is the name of the title of his book. And he is so foundational of his name. Literally, it is a word of a computer procedure. And also he calls them with an Indian numerals, and he says where they came from, and he keep the receipt, but Europe does not. And here is a burial and here is where the specific where he got it from the specific. And because vague anger is useless. In the year 1202, a merchant in year 1202 in Pisa, a merchant's son who has been doing the business across the Mediterranean, and publishes a book called the Liber Abbasi. The book of calculations. It is a brilliant book. The book of calculation. It is a brilliant book, and it teaches the Europe. The whole number system, place value of the number system, and the value of the zero, the whole engine, that is zero is the whole engine. And that is finally breaks the abacus and the Roman numerals and the European commas. The brilliant textbook that teaches the Europe all the place value system and the zero. And the whole engine, the text that finally breaks the abacus and the Roman numerals and the European commas. And the author name is Leonardo of Pisa, and you know him in the name of Fibonacci. And the Fibonacci here is not a villain of a cotton series, because he has learned the system from the Bugla in South Africa from the Arab teachers. And in his introduction, he himself says that these are the 9 Indian figures, and he likes Al Khwarizmi because he kept the receipt. And and he kept the receipt. Here, the ensure is not of his or me, nor or me, because in overall the over after the centuries, the system will spreads. System spreads system spreads and next few centuries the system spreads and what happens after him, the simply the Europe counts and the chain of attribution quietly snaps. The numerals stop being Indian and they become the Arabic numerals, which is most of the you were taught in the schools. Most of them were you taught in the schools, and a name that credits the messenger and erases the author, and the zero Sonya, zero Sonya. Zero itself is a Sonya, and in Arabic it's called a zephyr, and the Latin word it is a zephyrum, then zero, and somewhere in the translation the void stops being something that Sanskrit astronomer reasoned his way into and becomes a neutral piece of the European furniture. Continuation next video. Thank you.